excited to share with you today Washtenaw County's scalable model for regional residential food scrap composting, Food Loops. I'm Angela Wright, Materials Management Supervisor.
And I'm Abby Morris, the Solid Waste Specialist.
So we know from our materials management planning process that around 56,000 tons of food is going to landfill from our county every year. And around 25% of our residents have access to composting their food scraps through curbside service and a few drop-off programs. And that piece of the pie just looks way too small to us. We want more pie. And we're really good at puzzles, which is great because when it comes to addressing food going to landfill from residences, there's a lot of different puzzle pieces that we need to think about, like food waste reduction and home composting and curbside collection and drop-off options, which is what we're focusing on with our Food Loop program, and Abby's going to tell you more about why.
So for our we wanted to focus on drop-off programs, which are where residents are collecting food scraps at home and taking them to a centralized location. We like drop-off sites because they give residents access, but also have pretty low infrastructure investment. They can be grown incrementally, and they also expose residents to the idea that you're separating food scraps, and food scraps are a resource. Drop-offs also could be ideal option for the 19% of the county that lives in multifamily housing and the 8% of the county that's in single-family housing, but they're in more rural areas where you don't actually have curbside services. So we are proposing to build a resilient residential food scrap drop-off network that prioritizes keeping material local at local farms or community drop-off sites. The four key components of our sites are collection sites, the haulers that are going from site A, or like area A to area B, sites that do the composting, and our customers. Washtenaw County has a lot of experience running public-facing programs, so we're pretty good at customer recruitment and customer management, and we think that could be something that is useful in partnership with farms who don't necessarily, what we've heard, don't have the time to manage customers and handle money at that granular level. We also are prepared to do customer education to keep contamination low, and we are also working with the Washtenaw County Master Compost Program to develop a curricula for farmers that would be an option for them to learn more about how to compost or grow their knowledge about composting or how to use compost.
And the Food Loop is just building on the success of other programs that we're already working on successfully, like our food scrap drop-off pilot, which has 300 participating households, our pumpkin drop-off with 7 local farms every fall, and our sponsorship program that supports community waste reduction projects. And our community is celebrating the momentum of the food scrap drop-offs already. They feel more knowledgeable, they have experience, they're confident, they love the convenience, and they're happy. And everyone's talking about what we're doing. So there's just a lot of great conversation going on, and energy is building up for us to do more. And the best part is we have a lot of great projects in our community and local champions throughout Washtenaw County that are ready to do more great work in this space. We've got Niara and Christopher and Jacob and so many more, but we're on a strict time limit, so I'm going to pass it back to Abby.
So we set a goal for our Food Loops program to divert 5% of the residential food waste in Washtenaw County, which is about 8,000 households worth of food waste. Through the model that we developed through Next Cycle, we found that we could do this through 20 commercially hauled drop-off sites, 15 community managed sites, 15 small farms, and 1 large farm. Our proposal is to charge a low monthly fee to customers, which would generate $480,000 a year. This would cover our service costs, educational materials, a customer management software system, and also allow us, we're ballparking $2 per customer per month to pay farms and community sites to accept material. With $330,000 in expenses, that means we have $150,000 to reinvest in the program each year. And we're continuing to build partnerships this year. We're working with Washtenaw County Conservation District to survey farmers and just learn more about who wants to be involved. There's 1,200 farmers in Washtenaw County, so just trying to figure out who would be good low-hanging fruit partners. And then we're hoping to launch, or we expect to launch, in 2027 and grow from there.
And as we grow, we're going to finally get more of that pie. And so what we're looking for now to launch is partners, and we're actively working on those partnerships and seed funding. We're looking for $25,000 to get those first few sites of the network off the ground. So our question for you is, who wants to get dirty with us?